Right, good evening everyone. Hope you're doing well. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you might be. Apologies, I'm still like eating. It's a bit of a rush stream for me, but yeah, I hope you're all doing well. I will show you the topic very quickly. And we shouldn't be very far away from seeing Ninja, and then we can do a quick test and be on our way. Where is it? Nope, not that. Ah, rubbish. I always make a mistake there. 1 second, guys. See if we can do this. Nope. Ah, that's annoying. Settings for come on. Oh, I hate this thing. Alright, let's scrap that. Yeah, so what I was going to try and show you, apologies, was the bracket. But, we have a Ninja now anyway. What you need to know is that Ovi has beaten Khaled 5-3, and then the round before that he beat Melio 5-2. Ninja beat Slice 5-4 in a very close game, and then No Mercy 5-2 before that. That's what you need to know. We're actually on Radmin today, is another thing to note. Alright, this is just going to be a test. And armies, USA Laser, okay. So we're going to start off with a paint mirror. No, that's not a paint mirror, that's GLA. So we're going to start off with a... Oh my god, this angle's weird. I've actually gotten so used to Generals Online that I think I have to have it back here now. I don't know about anyone else, but I think I'm going to have to put it at this angle. Yeah. Anyway, this is just a test, so don't take this too seriously. Where is the display? What are you doing? There we go. Okay, that's better. 12, 13 latency, creeping up a tiny bit, but it looks broadly okay. Again, really, really strange being back on Radmin. I can't tell you the last time I was on here. Should probably take this opportunity to get the stream chat up though, so let's go and do that. Where are we? Latency 11. Yeah, okay, so it looks like this is going to be perfectly... I've got the wrong phone. I need to get the right phone to get my stream chat up. I think Ninja's going to say absolutely fine. You're not going to get much better than 11 latency. Seems fine. Yes, there we go. Okay. So as soon as one of them quits, we'll be good to go. There we go. All right. Let's host again. There we go. Go observer. And then let's... Are we in the right setting? Yeah, we're in the right setting. Okay, good. I was scaring myself for a second. Let's just double check. Scoreboard is there. Okay. Stream chat. Let's get that up quickly. Online. You might just hear some background. Hello, Stella, by the way. Welcome to you. We'll have both. All right. Best of 9. Let's see how this set goes. I think Ninja's not too bad at the CxNs. But okay, we start then with Mr. Ninja in the bottom right-hand corner, and he is playing as USA Laser General. Top left, we've got Ovi playing in the gold, and he is playing as Vanilla USA. Okay. So what are we going to see? I imagine we will probably see a drop from both. Trying to put on the pressure and trying to deny each other's oils. We're going to see double barracks out of Ninja. Interesting, though, because this is a very slow supply. So, okay, we've got a scan here. It's going to be a dozer being dropped. Otherwise, he's just going to build some missile defenders and rangers behind that. Okay. Yeah, double barracks, however, and now a war factory coming in from Ninja. Very tight base. Supply already sold, just to get as much money as possible. And he's going to try... Is he going to drop a barracks? I think that is the plan. Or he's just doing it for vision. Ninja might be looking to do the same. Or is he looking for... He's looking for the crush. That's what he's looking for. Very nice. Bit unlucky with the dozer being the wrong way. Yeah, okay. That's nice. Meanwhile, in his base, he's going to be fairly well prepared. This is pretty disastrous for Ninja, actually. Will save one of the Rangers, but that is going to slow his oil capture down quite materially. Ooh, just misses out on getting that. Capture building is in. He's actually started to capture already. Over your head here. Nice start from him. He is going to lose that dozer, but it's certainly done its job. And look at these Vs behind. Wow, okay. That's a lot of Vs very, very quickly. Has to be said. And he is going to push. The Ninja's going to have to be really, really careful here. He might not know this is coming. And I don't know if there's many MDs, but he only needs a couple. Okay, yeah, there's a few MDs. I think that's sensible to be going back there. But yeah, plenty of Vs. Maybe needs a few more missile defenders. Ninja is finally going to get on the oil. Again, obviously slowed down by that dozer earlier. Yeah, is this the right thing from Moby? I think he's got too many Vs and not enough MDs is what I would say here. And actually Ninja now can catch up. Very much fully invested so far. Oh, we got Toe out now actually, okay. These are empty, I think. Oh, they're not. They are not. They are anything but. Okay. So there was a few more MDs in there than I thought, actually. So he is just going for a bit of a V-spam here. He has got considerably more than Ninja, and he's got enough to just A-move into this. Ninja's going to try and pick a V off. Is going to fail. OV is pretty much on it here. Yeah, this is a lot of Vs. I think Ninja should be worried, actually. And I really think that, I actually think OV can just A-move into this. He's got so much. But is he losing his window of opportunity? Because the longer he gives it, and as long as the laser locks are on point here from Ninja, then he can stop this. Nice pulling of the Chinook there. Is going to drop the dozer, and he's probably looking to then drop a firebase as yes he is, okay. I'm not sure I'm a fan of this sort of slowdown. I think this is good from Ninja. It's a good response to being behind. And actually, Ovi's just going to go back. This game could now go on a short while, you know. Chinook just looking to get some scouting done. He does force Ninja to build a firebase that he didn't need to, is what I would say. So he could get onto search and destroy quicker. Has that got anything? It's just scouting. Yeah, it's just scouting. Okay. Yeah, it's going to slow down now, this game. Quite considerably. Both players playing very cautiously. Hello, Davey, by the way. Hello, hello. And Einstein Apples, welcome to you. And yeah, the V-spam, there was probably a small window of opportunity to A-move into this, but he's lost that window for sure. Hello, Rafe, by the way. Snuffed you. I think someone snuffed you. What do you mean by stuffed me? Do you mean as in like I kind of threw it? Is that what you mean? Yeah, I did. For those that don't know, and spoiler alert, I'll say this now, but I was 4-0 up against Boyka. And the rest is history. Yeah. Bit annoying. That's 0 hour for you. Personally, I think I was in so much shock that I'd even managed to get to that position. I kind of threw it at the end. But yeah, it was going so well. It was actually the first time I'd touched the game in a couple of weeks. I hadn't warmed up. I literally just turned it on and just decided to play quite well. Up until the point where Boyka played a lot better. Yeah, nice and slow then. Bit of a slow one. The one difference here is Ovi is in a position to get his search and destroy. I think this could go on a short while, this game. And it could go on. Yeah. Both players very cautious. I don't really blame them. There is actually a fair bit on the line for this tournament. About $1,100. Very nice prize pool. Oh, smurfed. Oh, right. Oh, I see. So you think as in it wasn't Boyk. Yeah. Except we know it was Boyk. Oh, I see. Or do you think I was smurfing? I can tell you it was me. Oh, dear. S&D's now in play, but I don't really think that's going to matter. There's not really anything he can do with it. If there was a way maybe to get Colonel Burton, that might have been it, actually. That there might well have been the Colonel Burton, but he's going to see it. Because there's a ranger in place of the cause. This is very nice, using your rangers for vision. You can do the same as GLA with workers as well. Yeah, if there is a Colonel Burton in there, it's probably a waste of money. Tomahawk's now coming out. It's quite nice. And Ninja actually can't do anything about that, because he's laser. So this actually could work out nicely. He can build Avengers, though, for $1,500, which is a very natural counter to these Tomahawks. S&D now in play. Should use the intelligence to see the Tomahawk inbound at this point. Whoa. Okay. Hit and a miss. Swing and a miss, I should say. Goes for the V instead. Needs to be careful with this Tomahawk. Might actually get this V. Ooh, nearly. Yeah, this could actually be pretty annoying until he gets an Avenger. Avenger is now out. I think it will... The question is, does he go more for more? He's gone more these. He's going to need more than one Avenger, though. Because if he parks that there, he could just target stuff here. Actually, gets an MD there. Very nice. Yeah, this Tomahawk's going to be pretty annoying for Ninja. Because it can't be everywhere. The Avenger can't make every position. Very, very slow. We'll need a second Avenger here, I think. Do we have SDZs? We do not. Okay, that does get stopped. Nice from Ninja. Yeah, good micro from him so far. We'll now go for these. Will he see this coming? Ooh. He will, but he won't be able to stop it. Supply drop zones, neither player going for it. They're just invested fully in units right now. 1V is going to go down here, is it? Nope, get saved. Very nice. Very much a game of cat and mouse at this point. Oh, a microwave tank. Okay. Not sure about that, actually. Not so sure. Loads of these. This is nice harassment, though. Could maybe retarget last second. I think he could have done. Ooh, does get a V. Gets a full V. Okay. Is looking to push here as Ovi. But the firebase is going to stop that, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of a microwave tank here. I don't think that works. But I am a fan of this. Is he going to get an oil? He is. Ninja hasn't noticed yet. He has not noticed. Oh, wow. He's going to lose both. Is he going to lose both his oils? I think he is he? It's going to be close. Oh, still, though. Ninja has to respond here. He might lose a dozer if he's not careful as well. Okay, yeah, I was going to say. That was almost reckless. That Tomahawk doing some very nice work. Ovi for sure is in the lead here. There's no doubt about it. However, that laser tank could do some nice work. I think if I was Ovi in this position, I'd probably just drop down a firebase. Just make absolutely sure. That makes it so much harder to push. Ninja's the one that has to respond now. Like, the onus is on him to make a move. Ooh, he's diving in here. Both diving in. I think this is working out nicely for Ovi. Really, really nicely. Laser tank is starting to put some work in. That gets targeted. Yeah, I think this is Ovi's game. Looking really, really good value, has to be said. Really nice laser locks. And surely there's no way back for Ninja now. Look at the XP difference. It's not too big. GG, yeah, Ninja calls it. Very well played from Ovi. Takes a 1-0 lead. Very, very nicely done. I don't need to save replays. Let's get him on the scoreboard. Very good start for Ovi there. And what I would say is that some of you might not have heard of him before, but I think he is actually like a sort of CxN player. So it is going to be hard work for Ninja this. People would think that he's automatically the person that's going to win. Classic Arsenal when their fans bottling. Yeah, fair. Did Boyka throw the first game? Yeah, to be fair. But 4-0 up, should really be winning one. Yeah, there was a moment, I think it was when I didn't hunt him in the USA nuke. That was the moment, really, that I threw the set. If I hunted him, then it was game over and I won it. It is what it is. Hello, Firearm. Good to see you, mate. Pathetic. You created one map for me as well. Let's not forget that. Hello, Cabal. Hello, Jacob. Anti almost did a Jacob on Boyka. Right, we start with, oh. Players haven't switched positions. Position wrong, yeah. I think that... Let's... Yeah. I was going to say. I think when you're on a map with such fine margins, I think switching positions can actually be quite important. So I think it's the right thing to do. Yeah, tell me about it. 4-0 up, but it is what it is. Apex, hello to you, mate. Was a very nice burn drop, wasn't it? It forced the issue. I can't believe he got away with it. Ninja, I think he just was out of position. Can't Dozer remove bombs with Minesweep? Thing is, right, I think it can, but it bugs out so badly that it can't, if that makes any sense. I've never known it to work. I've never seen a Dozer successfully take a Burton mine off before. I don't know if anyone else has had more success before. Oh, only in campaign mode, Jacob says. Oh, is that right? Is that like one of those many bugs in 0 Hour then? That it should have been working from the multiplayer but doesn't? Because that does sound about right. Okay, we're just waiting on Ninja to come back. Ovi is in the right position this time. Oh. Yeah, should be a good set this. 1-0 up for Ovi. And he'll fancy it. That'll give him a little bit of confidence that he knows he can beat Ninja. Especially when you're playing in a game that's almost a mirror. But I think we've just seen an example of where USA and Laser isn't really a perfect mirror. Because you got Laser Tanks and cheaper Avengers for Ninja in that last game. But Ovi had the Tomahawk and he was able to harass with that. And it was just enough to distract Ninja, I think. To then sneak his Burton in. It was very nicely done. He bided his time. Wasn't scoring. Was not scoring? I don't know what he means. Loading? I don't think he means scoring. Of course I remember the map Firearm. It's actually that AP official. I know it's not the map we're using for this tournament, but that actual map gets played quite widely. Anyway, starting again. Ovi this time in the bottom right hand side as the Laser in gold. Top left is Ninja playing as the Vanilla USA this time. It'd be interesting to see if either player mixes up the tactics. I imagine we will see some sort of tweak from, probably from Ninja. Not given the fact that he obviously lost that last game. He doesn't want to do anything too radical when he doesn't need to. I think the double barracks was the right call, but his supply was so late. And actually, I think little things like that made the difference, because by the time his supply and Chinook was there, he wasn't able to harass Ovi. But he himself got harassed quite badly. So, and that really set the tone for the game. We are going to see Ovi try the same thing. I don't think it will work this. I think Ninja is going to be a little wiser to it on this occasion. Those are just coming straight forward. That's going to get laser lock. I'm not so sure about that from Ninja. And it's the same thing once again. Is Ninja not learning his lesson? He really isn't. This is disastrous. That can't happen 2 games in a row. It just can't. Yeah. Is he going to get... He's going to get the second one. And he probably saved the dozer. This is even better this time. Ovi needs to be cautious of this dozer. I don't think it's going to be successful, though. What is he doing? Just gun it down. Yeah. I was going to say. Alright. Yeah, not looking good for Ninja, this. This is great start for Ovi. 3 Vs out already. And he is under the cosh, no doubt about it. This is slow on the oil capture. Then again, it's not that far behind, is it? So it didn't really achieve. Is he? Ah, he's going to come in again. Ah, so annoying. And it slows it. It slows him down. Yeah. It's worth it because it means he gets that 1 oil slower. It's a good use of a dozer, that. And 4 Vs coming in. Has he got more MDs this time? I think that's what he was missing on the last occasion. Yeah. Nice. Looking to be more aggressive. What is Ninja doing? Oh my word. Just a move into it, surely. I think so. Okay, actually, maybe that wasn't the best call. Needs to save that V ideally, and he will just... Yeah, needs more MDs here, Ovi. If he had a few more MDs, he wins this game already. Ninja actually came out quite well off that fight in the end. Both players then kind of knocking 2 bells out of each other, really. So now we're back at square one, fairly even. The only difference is Ovi's probably lost a little bit more. Actually, maybe not, because the XP would suggest otherwise. Does he have more units? Yeah, I suppose he has more units, actually. Needs to be careful with the Chinook, and he is paying attention. He is paying attention. Wonder what it's like for Ninja, actually, playing back on 30 hertz. Probably feels a bit weird for him, actually. Alright, Toby upgrade is out. It's interesting that he's played this the exact same way, actually. Ooh, nice unload. I think he can just run away. Can he? Yeah, he can. Ooh, bit of a lag spike. Ninja is suddenly putting some pressure on. Does pick off a MD. Yeah, nice. This is actually quite nicely done from Ovi. Very nicely played. Is he going to lose 2 Vs for it? No, he's going to save one. Okay. Needs to be very careful microing here. Needs to be careful with the dozer as well. Should save it all. Does save it all. Okay. Nice hold from Ovi in the end there. And Ninja only on the 1v right now. I think I'd like to see that pilot picked off. And, yep, Ovi's on point. He's not going to let it get away. Okay, V is coming forward. Ninja looking to be aggressive then. That is a full V. Very good micro. Really, really nice. I think he was trying to lure him into a false sense of security that didn't have any MDs in. Nearly worked. Yeah, V count a lot higher here for Ovi. He's actually going to look to be sneaky. Could he potentially hunt him? That would be quite a nice move, I think. He sees it. Yeah. He might actually have something in there himself, does he? No. He does here, though. We know that. That's an MTV. He is definitely going to take a dozer here. You know, I say definitely. Yeah, he gets it. So there's going to be no S&D for Ovi then. And actually, not bad. Takes a V with him as well. I think that's worth it, what he just did there. And is he now going to just lock it down? He has got that Chinook. If he could find a way to kill the Chinook, that would be really, really nice, because then he really could bunker himself in. But yeah, Ovi is quite a bit in the lead here, for sure. Hello, Marzen. Good to see you on the chat, my man. Why are you on GT? Why are you on Radmin? I don't actually know the specific reason we're on Radmin. I think it might be that Ovi can't play Go, or I don't actually know. But he told me that they were playing on Radmin, so we're playing on Radmin. So scrappy, these USA mirrors. That, however, yeah, it's scrappy when you dive in like that. This is game over. I think Ninja knows it. And yeah, GG. 2-0 lead for Ovi. Wow. Some people might not have expected that. I had a sneaky feeling that was on the cards, because I know that Ovi's a decent CxN player. So yeah, 2-0 lead, and plenty of work for Ninja to do here. For sure. That game a little bit more efficient, I'd say. Give me 1 minute, guys. I'm going to sneak in a bit of food quickly. So I'm just going to go on mute for about 30 seconds. Bear with me. Okay. So we really do have a paint mirror this time. Should be interesting. I think Ovi quite likes a GLA mirror as well. But how will Ninja play it? Because if you play aggressively, then you could catch him off. But yeah, let's sit off guard, I should say. Yeah. You're going to need to up game, Ninja. That is for sure. Ovi has issued to play Generals Online. Thank you for answering that, Stella. Hopefully he'll get sorted with it in due course. All in good time. Anyway, we start with Ninja in the top left. He is playing as Vanilla GLA. And also playing as Vanilla GLA in the bottom right, in the red, it is Ovi. The purest paint mirror one the man will see. So yeah, what will be... Yeah, this is the build I'd quite like to see. Maybe not the arms dealer there. I think he forgot to twist it. But yeah, this is kind of the exact build you'd see me do. Maybe I wouldn't sell that if I was demo, because you want to be able to build demo traps. But yeah, you go worker, 3 workers. It's gone a few more than 3 workers, admittedly. But yeah, barracks, second barracks. You get 1 terrorist and capture from here. And you build 2 rebels from there. And then obviously you get your arms dealer and a tunnel in here. And this is quite a nice concave because it's got the best chance of stopping a TT from landing. Terrorists just deciding to walk past that. I think that's an error. Oh, he's cancelled it. Ah, that's a big mistake. That worker will go low. Oh, it will go down actually. Okay. Rebel in position. No, captured building just coming in. Also in for Ovi. Sell, and then sell that once you've got the captured building in. Very nice. Yeah, Ovi playing this pretty much exactly as I would. Right, for now. Ha ha ha, firearm. Very nice. Very funny. We don't make mistakes like that anymore. I do like the idea of building a demo trap. Maybe not in a position where you can allow your opponent to literally beacon it. Like he has here. Even given a bit of text for it. Very nice. Oil's coming in a few seconds after Ovi. But not much in it. Do we get a fast palace? No. We do get a palace now, however, from Ninja. So what is Ovi's plan then? Presumably he's got some units, because otherwise I don't know what he's spent his money on. Whereas Ninja's going to go for the palace. So yeah, this is a risk from Ninja. But he has managed to pump out a few coins. Where is that other $2,500 for Ovi is what I want to know. Well, he's going to have to do something soon. 4 quads are out. And he's actually going to push, is he? Full sense of security. That's a lot of quads. Wow, okay. And does he just go for it? I think he does. I think that's a big error from Ninja. Another quad's going to go down. He's trying to get the demo trap. Yeah, nice. He knows it's there. But he needs to shift position. Oh my word. It's still there. Yeah, there it is. Really nice manual detonation there. Whoa. Okay, he's going to get his palace in. And Ovi's just going to press. Okay. Palace won't be getting healed here, so it's probably only the one RPG. And he is probably going to gun it down here. Ninja in huge trouble if he loses this, and he is going to lose it, and that's a vet-free quad, and that is probably game over. Yeah. No coming back from that. GG. 3-0. That was a risk from Ninja, and it didn't pay off. Really, really smooth from Ovi. Really, really nice this. Ninja is probably a little bit shell-shocked right now. Doesn't know what he's up against. He probably does now. Yeah, very nice from Ovi. As I say, this was this was on my bingo card. Let's put it that way. Yeah, Ninja's going to have to really have a think now about what he does. And there was another set that just happened tonight between Hassan, Leb, and Ganja. I'm not sure if Sahel streamed that or not, actually. I wonder if he did. I'm going to have a quick fire look now whilst waiting for these two to accept. Did... Have a look. He's not live now. Sahel. Ninja's just taking a moment. He's actually switching his colour. Maybe pink wasn't working for him. Where is... Oh, there he is. Oh, he's live. Oh, he is. He was doing the game. Nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, he... I think it's just finished, but one for people to watch later. I'll probably watch it myself. I think Hassan Ganja would be quite a nice watch, actually. Hello. Oh, well, I've just realised I've already said hi. About to repeat myself like an old man that I am. Yeah, the game was lost when Ninja decided to push. For reasons I don't really understand. It was a bit of a strange push that. He didn't need to. Like, he just needed to hold. Because he's the one going for the palace. So yeah, big, big mistake from him. I agree though with Einstein. I think he's certainly the more. I think Ovi though he is a CxN player, right? Like if you took him onto well, pretty much any like modern 1v1 map, like for in a normal 10k, Ninja's probably gonna wreck him like 10-0, like 20-0, like in all likelihood. But on this map, Ovi has many games in it under his belt. So yeah, that experience is very much telling right now, even against a player like of Ninja's quality. So yeah, Ninja's going to have to be careful and really compose himself now. He can't afford to make any mistakes, and actually he just needs to win this game. We start on the top left with Ovi. Once again, he is in gold, and he is playing as Vanilla GLA. And then bottom right, also Vanilla GLA. In the red, it is Ninja. Can Ninja get himself back in play? He has switched his colour to red. That is a sign that he's getting serious. Maybe. Maybe it's a sign he's getting serious. Same build once again. Oh no, I was going to say. Okay. So actually this time Ninja is mixing it up slightly, but he also needs to be building a tunnel here if he's going to do that. Because Ovi right now could just build a tunnel. And actually he can, because Ninja sold the supply, so he can't build demo traps anymore. If he builds that tunnel now here, I think he could actually get that up, but maybe not now. The technical should come out and just deal with that. Fast Palace. This is nice from Ovi. This is a mix-up in the tactics. I really like it. He's been aggressive most games. He very suddenly, and very cleverly, is switching it up. I like that. I do like that. Okay, first quad is out. He's going to just use this as a scout in the end. There's nothing wrong with that. So he'll see what Ninja's up to. He'll know there isn't a palace, so he'll know that he might potentially have to hold. The oil's now coming in. Ninja actually a tiny bit quicker on this occasion. Not by much, though. What's nice for Ovi is that he sold a supply, but he got the demo trap in before he sold it. So that's nice. It's very easy to sell your supply instinctively. And then you want to build a demo trap and you can't because you haven't got your supply. It's actually quite annoying. Yeah, I think this is good. Maybe, the mad thing is, right, is that Ovi actually could even, as soon as he comes in, he could just sell that tunnel and not give the XP away. I actually think that could be quite a nice move. There is a technical, and that is filled. Okay. Presumably, he wants to TT the tunnel and then move in. But he's in for a bit of a shock. I wonder, actually, if Ovi has gone for Scud launchers here as well. He potentially has. Yeah, he knows what's going on. Zedo, welcome to you, man. Strange about Sahel's stream. Maybe because it had just finished, or even if it had just not quite started yet. But yeah, he definitely was streaming when I just checked. So yeah, different tactics. Ovi's building up. Is he going to go for a Scud Storm? I think that is the play here. Okay. So yeah, maybe he's going to drop a Scud. Ooh, Marauders. Now that you do not see every day. And there is a technical in the background. Okay. Is that on manual? I suspect it is. If he times this well, it could be massive. Nice. Yeah, gets 3 quads. TT denied, and he's going to headbutt a palace. Yeah, and loses a nice quad. Wow, okay. That is really rough for Ninja. And I can't believe he's engaging this. Nah, he has to go back. And actually, the fact that he's got Marauders... Nice pick off from Ovi. The fact that he's got Marauders tells Ovi that he isn't going to be on a palace, and he's not going to get scud launchers because he's spent his general point on marauders. Very odd decision making from Ninja. That I'm not at all sure about marauders. No. His tactics have just been completely dialed. You have to give him credit. Obi's been on point. Micro, knowing exactly when to go back. All these little things have added up, and he is looking really good here. Is Obi Marika, says Wi-Fi. Welcome to you, by the way, Wi-Fi. But this here's going to get absolutely trounced by that palace. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Especially by the time you allow for the Scud Launcher. It's not a bad effort, that. Scud takes damage. He is now building a palace, okay. I think he has no choice. When your opponent's got a palace, you have to either overwhelm and go for it. Which is too late now, because he's even got the armor upgrade. So even a mass TT wouldn't do the trick. But look at that. Cancelling the tunnels, because he knows he doesn't need them anymore. Little things like that. Really, really nice. And it's going to be... Yeah, that is his plan. He wants to TT the palace. Probably the right decision. Though if there's a Jarman Kell in here, that's going to be a problem for him. He has just cancelled a market. And the Jarman is in play. Very nice. Is he aware of what's coming? I think he knows. I think he knows what's coming. This is just really good. Really good play from him. And Ninja just seems out of ideas. Completely. Here we go. This is going to hurt, I think. Jarman Kell, though. Yeah. That's GG, I'm afraid. Gets a quad, gets a marauder. Could potentially get himself a scrapped Scud, which is devastating. Ooh, needs to be careful. I think I'd be going back for the scrap if I was him. This is a missed opportunity. Ah, it's a missed opportunity. Gotta go for it. Just one of those and it makes the raid. Maybe he thought he had it, actually. Ninja behind this is at least getting a market. And despite all the losses... I don't agree with that. I think he has to play out... I think his only chance here is to play it out long. You've got an opponent that is also doing the same thing. You have to play it out long yourself. Your aggression's failed. But you're in a position where you're not that far behind. Really, in financial sense. That Jarman Kell is going to have a field day. Yeah. Ouch. It's so annoying. He's got his own Jarman Kell now. If Ninja was clever here, he could destroy that quad. Ah, there's a bus. But Jarman Kell is in play. He is going to lose 2 marauders. And he did keep quite a few. Whoa, that is a dodgy pop. Less than convinced. Okay, that was a better pop. Ninja should not kill that, though. Oh, there's a radar van. Oh, that's nice from Obi. Dead. Yeah. I think, yeah, GG. He knows it's over. 4-0. He's match point. But I was 4-0 up against Boyka. So you never know. Yeah, 4-0. Wow. Who'd predict that? I didn't. Actually, I have to admit I wouldn't have predicted 4-0. Hello, Drunkle, by the way. And whatever... Wait. Whatever Nick is oh, sorry, of course. Nick Pine, welcome, man. Sorry, by the way, I did just see your message. I didn't think this would have been the stream to have got you in on. I assumed we'd do like a normal, like traditional 10k set. And actually, to be fair, this was all a little bit rushy last minute from me. That's the reason. Otherwise, to be fair, this actually could have been quite a good one to have got you in on. So yeah, 4-0 lead for Ovi. Ninja has to really think carefully. And we are obviously going to get... We've seen USA Laser and we've seen a GLA mirror, and Ovi's won it all. So maybe a China mirror of some sort Ninja has an advantage on. Actually, it was a nuke mirror that brought Boyka from 4-0 to 4-2 against me. I do feel like the sort of higher pro players and the experts have a bit of an advantage in a matchup like that. Laser, that's not what you need. That's not the matchup you need when you're 4-0 down. Oh, wow. Okay. But I had this matchup at 4-2 and lost it, so you never know. You never know. But realistically, Ovi will fancy it. He will fancy this. Hello, Sam. What do they put in these CxN maps? Says Sam. Funny. Hello, did I say hi to Drunkle? Oh, Ganja. Welcome to you, mate. Hello, hello. And welcome Black Lotus as well. Okay, we start on the top left with Ovi looking to potentially get a 5-0 upset. He is playing in the blue as Nuke in the top left. Bottom right, we've got Ninja in the red playing as Laser. Good to see over 50 people in the stream for a nice bit of Saturday evening CxN. I might use the opportunity to say the following though. So I've got tomorrow at 19 GMT, I am streaming the semi-final of the the Hunger Games FFA tournament. And then at 21:30 GMT, I'm probably going to stream the second semi-final as well. So a potentially massive evening of 0 hour lies ahead for us tomorrow. Laser Lock will probably come in now. It does. And Ninja actually opting... Ovi, sorry, opting to not give the XP away, which is nice. Does turn that away just in time. Yeah, Ninja, this should be a game he wins. Nuke does have a significant advantage here. Even on in CxN, it is very difficult for Nuke to win. Yeah, that's probably fair, my son Apples. The thing is, Boyka has actually hosted a CxN tournament before, so he does have plenty of CxN experience himself. Which, in a way, made me quite, like, happy that I did manage to get as close as I did against him. But yeah, nonetheless, close but no cigar is probably the expression. Nice pick off here by Ninja, who will fancy his micro here. Yeah. Ovi just doing enough, though, to put him off. He's going to go back now. Yeah, it does drop the 2 tank guns off. Maybe looking to try and get a bunker. Does get quite a few shots off, though. Yeah, look at this on the S button constantly. Second oil, I didn't actually see that. That's quite a slow second oil there. I don't know why that got delayed. Maybe there was a misclick or something. I think Ovi now should go for a prop, and that's exactly what he's going to do. Ooh, does he dive in? Nope. Needs to be so careful. Ooh, Ninja! Oh my word. Wow. Does, however, still keep it alive, but the clock is suddenly ticking. Does he just go around it? He does. Potential laser lock on the dozer. And at this point, do you just dive on in? I think you could potentially... I think it's worth a This is the point where you think, do you go for a sacrificial hunt? Ooh. I don't know about that from Obi. Is that because he wants to get the power in instead? I think that might be the case. It is a very, very tough matchup. Really very, very difficult. And even though he got that V, it might not matter. Yeah, OV cancels, builds some units instead, and rebuilds the power. Okay. Zero Juba says, will you do face cam sometimes? Actually, it's funny you should say that. It is on my list of things to upgrade. I think I said that before, admittedly. Ninja's just going to skirt right around the side. Yeah. But he doesn't know what's in that bunker. It's actually just got Red Guard in, I think. Might potentially get himself trapped here. Needs to be careful. Yeah, anyway, I will eventually get myself out. I've actually got a stream deck as well, which I've still not started utilising. Surely he's worked out by now that there isn't... Yeah, I was going to say. Pick off the dozer, surely. Ooh, he's taking quite a lot of damage to these tank hunters. Does evac in time. Should get a hunt off at this point. Ooh. Gat's still alive. Not anymore, however. Does pick these MDs off. Could have been saved them. Either way, I don't know if there's much Obi can really do. Not least because Ninja's micro has been pretty on point this game. These Gats are just so useless, honestly, at these dealing with these Vs. What can Obi really do? This is going to be the hunt. No power. Yeah. And actually, that bunker's not even got anything in it anymore. I think Obi probably has to call it quits at this point. He has got absolutely nothing. And if he kills that bunker, then there's just nothing stopping him. Yeah. Here comes the final blow then. Might pick off the V. No, doesn't pick it off. GG, yeah. He knows it's over. And yeah, Ninja gets on the scoreboard then. A very necessary victory there for sure. But does he now have the ability to win as the nuke? If he does, that actually could be... That's the exact type of momentum builder you need in a set like this. If you can win as the nuke against Laser, then you're going to be alright for the rest of the set. Does GLA not need a War Factory for Demo Trap? Is that right? I thought it was a supply. Or is that specific to Demo? I thought you needed... you might be right. You might be right, actually. The tech tree for Demo is definitely supply, I know that much. But for GLA, is it an arms dealer that you need? You might be right. You might be right there. You'd think after playing this game since it came out in 2004 that I'd know that, but apparently not. It is the type of minor detail that's quite easy to forget, though. Yeah, I can't remember on the tech tree. I know for Demo it's a supply. It's definitely a supply center. But for any other GLA, I'm less sure. You might be right, actually. You might be right. In any case, the main thing with selling your supplies, obviously you do get the extra money, but there is a risk of getting worker hunted if you do that. I actually only played with four workers, so I have actually been worker hunted once or twice playing these CxN games before. Oh, okay. Hopefully he'll be back in a second. Very buggy, his Radmin. It feels like it compared to the... how advanced the Generals Online is. So yeah, just waiting on Ovi to come back then. Oof. And then we will continue. We do getting some water actually. I'll do that after the set though. Okay. Actually, I need to be back in just a second. Bear with me. Okay, we're back. Although, Ovi isn't. What is going on in the Radbin? He is offline on the Radbin, apparently. So we will wait for him for a minute. Had no real connection issues up until this point, but hopefully he does come back soon. It is an Imba matchup, but there is kind of one way of winning it. I think you just need a quick prop, and you need to hope that you can hold. If you can hold and get a quick prop, then you've got a chance as the nuke, because it does get better for you in the CxNs. In fact, actually in the later game, nuke pretty much trounces laser. But yeah, obviously in the earlier game, it's Ovi's back online, it looks like. So he should hopefully be back momentarily. Yeah, holding and getting to a prop is key. And what makes it tricky is you can get a bunker, but obviously the USA can just drop. So it is tricky. It is tricky. But if you can hold, then you give yourself a chance. The ECMs are a bit of a game changer. And then obviously nuke cannons, things like that. Ooh, Arsenal won. Good. Oh, tell you what. Max Dowman, good lad. Chelsea losing 1-0 at home to Newcastle, fantastic. And hopefully West Ham can do a job against Man City, that would be nice. Oh. Okay, he said a sec. No problem. That's alright. Yeah, Ovi did message saying he lost connection. He'll be a minute. No problem. Just a small pause, guys. Both players will be back shortly and we will continue with a set. On the edge of our seats at 4-1 is Ovi. And he's going to be playing as Laser against Nuke, so with an advantage as well. Okay. Okay, da, 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 da. Okay, we've got Ovi back. As I say that. Alright, we've got both our players. Nice. Laser Nuke, and it is 4-1. Match point for Ovi. Just the 4 wins in a row for Ninja if he's going to take this set. Alright, let's see what happens. Hello, leader. Who is Ovi? He's a CxN player, I think is probably fair to say. And he is proving it so far. We start with him then, in the bottom right. He is playing in blue as USA Laser General. Top left, we have got Ninja in the red playing as Nuke. You know what's funny? I was saying this at the beginning of the stream. A lot of people might not have caught this. I kind of gotten so used now to this camera angle. This here is the camera angle I was playing with when I was on Radmin. But this is the default view, and I'm just used to the default view again. Alright, this is how I play now. Yeah, strange. How I don't even know. In fact, I actually find that a bit weird now. So strange. Yeah, really, it's amazing how Generals Online have gotten so used to it now. Okay, Ninja looks like he's going full aggression, and I'm kind of a fan of that approach. He might not even get his... I wonder if he'll even go... Yeah, this is a nice response. Will he even go for his oils? He might not. He is going to go for his oils, okay. The real question is, does a V come out in time to deny this tank counter? Yes, it will. No doubt about it. Should get a few shots off. Nope. Yep, okay. Does get a few, but ultimately that will go down. And yeah, Ninja's game plan is very, very clear here. It is full aggression. Does he get us? Oh, he missed it. Bad driving from Ninja. Honestly, it's a perfect response from Ovi, this. He knows how to play. He knows what to do. He is remaining calm. Is he going to potentially drop a dozer and deny the oil? He might. He might. And I think Ninja's being a little indecisive here. Then again, not really much you can do. He's probably going to deny. He is. Ah, it's going to hurt so much. Should TT this? Doesn't. He's not paying attention. Where is Ninja looking? Yeah. Well, that's it. I don't think you can afford to lose that. And the longer this goes, the harder it gets. Because this is already 3 Vs with some MDs in. And the V numbers are increasing. Does he then just decide to go back and sack this off? Maybe. But you invite your opponent onto you then. Yeah, he's not in a good spot here. How many MDs? Probably not that many. But there are quite a few Vs out now. Oh, wow. Look at that crushing. In he comes. One dozer picked off. There are some tank hunters in here. I wonder if they'll... Oh, no, there isn't. He lost them all. And this is GG. Yeah, GG. GG's. Very well played from Ovi. Really, really comprehensive, actually, you have to say. He never let off. And yeah, he goes through to the next round. Very convincing 5-1 there from him. Very, very nice. Ovi expert, says Wi-Fi. So, yeah, it's worth remembering, though, if you're a really, really good CxN player, that doesn't make you a really, really good 10k player. It doesn't. CxN's are very micro-focused. No micro, like a big part of the skill in the 10k games is the macro, and you don't. There's no macro at all there. So if you're the type of player that likes your micro, you're going to do quite well in CxN. All right, guys. Given that I've got a lot streaming tomorrow night, I'm going to leave it there. As I say, a reminder: I've got the semi-final of the Hunger Games FFA tournament. In fact, I'll very quickly second see if I can. I won't be able to show you because my I've messed up my what do you call it? My settings on Streamlabs, but I can at least describe it to you. Where are we? Where is that FFA tournament? There is a lot of topics that I'm trying to find my way through. Where are you? Wow. Just because it has been a short while since the last game, I've had to go onto the second page. Here we go, I found it. So yeah, the semi-final. Actually, I've got... Is it even going to say? Actually, let me just go to the group and just look at it there. Where are we? Semi-final one. Right, the players are Anthrax, RD, I'm not sure who that is, admittedly. Amka, Drunkle, I should say. Marikar, Wexler, and Ganja. A couple of those that I've mentioned in the chat, actually. Big Ganja's there. He's going to be looking to get himself to the final. But yeah, that should be a good set. And then semi-final 2, I'm in all likelihood going to stream that too. That'll be probably directly after the first semi-final. So yeah, very big evening on my channel tomorrow evening. So do tune in. But yeah, for this evening, I'm going to call it there. GG's well played. And yeah, hope you all have a good rest of your Saturday. And catch you, as many of you as possible tomorrow. Yeah, until then, guys, take care and see you.